Hello, good people. It's another episode that you happen to meet once again. I want to say thank you for subscribing. I want to say thank you for following me up and thank you for coming back to view my channel or view my videos. All right, today I'm going to give you a trick. Today is a specific day that I'm going to give you a trick if you want to invest in real estate. All right. So let's jump into the wagon and let me ask a question. If you have your 10 million or more out there that you want to invest in real estate, this is a trick I want to give you before you do the groundbreaking. All right. There are two ways on how you can invest on your real estate. There are two types of real estate, should I say. There is a trick. There is one way that you can go out there, buy a piece of land, build house or houses and rent them out. Have what we call the tenants. This is the commonly practiced type of real estate in our country. All right. It's commonly the more pronounced way of investing in real estate that a lot of people get to know and understand. All right. But there is another trick that where you can buy a piece of land there, go build a house or houses or mansionettes or units or family units, all right, and sell them in terms of units or mansionettes, all right. It's not quite new, it is not known, but it's not popular. That's the difference. And let's get to analyze the difference between those two types of real estate. Number one, where you build a house or houses and rent them to your tenants, this actually takes you a longer time to recoup back your capital. For example, in most cases, you find it takes an average of 8 years to recoup back your capital. Sometimes it stretches up to 15 years for you to recoup back your capital. This is why I take to look at it not as an investment but an asset, because there is a difference between those two terms. An investment is what you put your money into and then brings you cash, what we call in terms of cash flow or passive income or something or sort, right? But an asset is that thing that you buy that appreciates with a certain rate or a certain amount of time, let's say in a particular period, let's say in 1 year or something of sort, right? But when you build houses or mansionettes and sell them in terms of units for a specific amount of money, this actually fastens what we call the period of time that you get to recoup back your investment or the capital that you invested in building that specific house. Number two, it also helps you to do or to have to recoup back your profit or make your profit in a very faster way. Although that profit does not really, it's not that much, but actually you get to make your profit with an instant if you have what we call a good network out there. You have what we call the marketing skills of yours is very good. You have an established system whereby you have a good marketing skills or something of sort, or already you have what we call an established base as far as the real estate is concerned. If you have cash, if you have a lot of money out there that you want to invest in real estate, I would advise you, it's always good to approach these two type of investment concurrently. You can have one for whereby you have your tenants or something of sort, and you can top up that with this type of a real estate whereby you can build those mansionettes or piece of units and sell them to people and make a profit and make a kill as you move along. Because the latter, or that one that you buy a land and build houses to sell, this one is a bit sweet. And by the way, if you find those guys who are mogul in real estate, those people have a bigger experience, or what we call a more experience as far as the real estate is concerned, they tend to switch to what we call the building and selling houses, because that actually is the best type of real estate, and that one actually helps you to enjoy your fruits when you're still young, right? But if you want to invest for your generations and generations to come, which is not a bad thing, actually, it's a good thing to do, you can switch back to what we call the common real estate approach, that is building houses and renting them to your tenants and actually have what we call rents at the end of the month, or however you guys tend to agree or something of sort. All right. So it's always good to put into consideration of those two types of real estate. So if I may recap what I've just said there are two types of real estate. All right. Number one, there's what we call the common way of real estate. That's where you buy piece of land, you build a house or houses, you rent them to your tenants, then you get what we call a rent at the end of the month. Number two, there is whereby you buy a piece of land, invest on houses or units, mansions or blah blah blah, whatever they call them, and then you sell those piece of units to people. All right. And the two is that the latter helps you to recoup your capital you invested in a shorter period of time. Also, it helps you to enjoy your profit in a much faster way or something of sort. And by the way, that one actually helps to transform the real estate from an asset to an investment. So it's always get to understand those two different terms and know how to play around with, because if you understand it, then I'm telling you, chances of you making a mistake as far as the real estate is concerned are very, very minimal. All right. So, guys, if you love that kind of a content, if that really makes you a cup of coffee, then call this a place of home. And how can you be able to get all the information from me? Very simple. You just click that red button down there on the bottom right called subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that when I upload a new video of the same kind, you'll be the first one to be notified and get to have all this knowledge with me. I'm also a believer that you have something that you can say of contrary opinion, or maybe you can suggest, or maybe you can support me. Down below in the comment below, tell me what you think, and we get to move along together. We have to do something as far as our money is concerned in our pockets. Let's get to help each other and move to the next level. All right? Don't forget also to share me out if you're in a position to, so that you can have a lot of people come on board and move together. See you in the next one. As of now, goodbye.